Scorpio, I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Really meant for this to be a week ahead mini for y'all, but this is kind of a big move in your life. The Fool, the Magician, Empress, Judgment, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. I'm getting someone who is in a committed relationship, but you were alone. There was loyalty, but there was no loyalty. You were together, but you were apart. You were part of their family, but you were never a part of their family. They had some sort of a evil witch mama, and I don't even think you know the half of it there with that. Because so much of this is just you asking why? Why can't I move forward? Why have I had so many false starts? Why has this been such a struggle uphill? I just see it like a mom or a dad or someone who is a powerful person holding the family up above water while their head is underwater. They're treading water. They're underwater. And they're holding the children up. This is the kind of mother or leader or father who would go starving before they would see their child not get enough nutrition. Okay? I feel like it's been a complete and utter struggle up until this point. And right now you're not feeling necessarily that you're there yet, but you're there. You're almost there. And what I was getting wrong was that, because I had started this twice, and I was feeling a wave of fear. So I was thinking you are feeling a wave of fear. But I think that detail I got wrong. I feel like that's all in the past. There's nothing you need to be afraid of, and there's nothing you're afraid of. And if there was any part of you that was wondering if it could work with this old partner, that you've let that particular hope and dream die. But I don't see a new relationship here. I see a new location, a new job, a new avenue, a new you. Because whatever this old life was, it was sabotaging you. It was killing your dreams. You were with somebody who had decided that they couldn't fulfill their dreams and be in a relationship. And they were going to be damned if they weren't going to have all their dreams come true. Right? So their devotion was always to their dream and always a resentment with you. I feel like they didn't get into the relationship for the right reasons, for the reasons you did. Or it just could be that you were both very, very young. You had something in common. It's like a ride share or something. Like you fell in love without really... And maybe you both felt like outcasts or you were punks or something. Where you had maybe an almost counterculture approach to how you live. I don't know, I'm just getting like those rockabillys. And I feel like you were both very stylish and you both knew how to have physical fun together. There was a lot of electricity between the two of you, but that doesn't change the fact that they left you alone to raise your children. Because I was getting it's not easy to raise kings. It's not easy to raise queens. And you're kind of doing it all on your own here. But there will be a reckoning with this person where they will be made to take care of their responsibilities if we're talking about child support or something like that. But this is all about you. And you could be moving forward. It's almost like moving from the city to the country. It's something new that is exciting, but scary. Like you would normally feel fear, but you're going to feel so calm. You're going to feel so ready. You're going to feel the strength to make that move. If you get a new job offer and it's perfect, but it's in a new place, just remind yourself. I feel like you might have even moved away from your family, moved away from where you were born, moved away to be with this person, and now it's time to move back. That's what I'm getting here. You kind of jumped into this relationship when you were too young. And and this is really hard to say, but they had been juggling several people, and there was something exotic about you, and then they also had a kind of evil mama in their ear telling them that it would be more prosperous to choose you in the long run for her. So it's almost like they saw a queen, this old evil mama, and she said, because we've got witch over here, secretive, untrusting of people, self-critical, critical of everyone, critical of their son or whatever, or daughter. They pretend like they want to make a difference in this world, but they're secretly drunk and they practice black magic. And I feel like there might have even been some okay, a mental illness going on. But what I'm seeing is that when y'all started to date or come into each other's peripheral, they saw that. It was like it would be good for their family. It would be good for their community. It would be good to breed with you, because then they would have royal children. You would have royal children no matter who you go with or where you go. But this person had to kind of snake their way into a royal court. And so the whole point was to kind of marry you, come in, break up with you, oh whoops, maybe even an accident, and then they are alone and their mom can be on the throne. Like, okay, I'm not talking about your person, I'm talking about what their mama was plotting and planning this whole time. The point was never to bring you into the family and have everyone work together and be one big happy family. What is this medicine? Girl, you gotta find you the man who will smoke this out. Bad medicine. It was bad medicine. What does that mean? Girl, you gotta find you the man who could smoke this out. Good medicine would say, you got you a fast horse, darling, but all you do is complain. It ain't a Maserati. And you had a soul that you left back in Memphis, but your mama ain't New York. She's pure Tennessee. This connection came with bad friends, bad family. It was toxic to you. You were never good enough. Your car was never good enough. You had a fast, she says, as Tori Amos, you had a fast horse, but I'm going to switch. All they did is complain it's not a Maserati. This is materialism. This is just kind of a wicked way of looking at the world. What can I get out of it? What can you do for me? And it was never good enough. And you were always magical. You always had everything you needed. Or maybe they alienated you from your family. Maybe they made you feel ashamed of your mother, and it's time to go back to kind of where you're from. Maybe you've been living in the city and it's time to, go back to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts. Let me understand your plan. Yeah. It's like getting back to Mother Earth. Getting back to your higher power. Something about Tennessee could be significant. 2 Tennessee songs just popped up. So if you, and maybe that's what I was missing in this whole thing. It was that they made you feel ashamed of who you were and where you came from. What you looked like. What you had. What you should want. What's acceptable. What society accepts. And it's like, fuck society. Maybe that's what maybe it's literally that. Fuck society, I'm moving out to the country, or I'm moving back to where I'm from. I'm gonna look for real love, someone who loves me for me, who doesn't want something from me or expect me to be on the cover of a magazine and raise their children and be that queen, because that's not a queen. This is you moving away from all of that. From, if it's that family, moving away from that family. Your fortune is yours. If you have to say this out loud, just to remind yourself here, because the bottom line is you standing up for yourself, you standing your ground. Your mind is your own, your body is your own, your soul is your own, your womb is your own, your creation is your own, your peace, your grace, your force, your willpower, your energy, your courage, your abundance, your freedom. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours. And your children. And if they want to make peace with you, they can make peace with their own mind and the choices that they made. This is you moving forward on that fast horse, which is you. And everything about you is exactly who you need to be. So if they want to make peace with you, it's not to come back in your life, because this is a new start. This is moving away from that. Fully in control. On top of the world. What goes down must come back up again. You're coming back up again. You're about to have that glow up. You're about to be in control. Because all that time you were struggling to make your dreams come true, it's like, Spirit, your guardian angels, you've got one very, very strongly that I can feel almost like they're holding my hand with this reading, that was Mr. Miyagiing you through that whole experience. Building up your strength, building up your courage, building up your mind power, your ability to make decisions for yourself and be autonomous and independent and in control, and knowing that you have all the skills that you need. Self-reliance. The reminder that you are so much more powerful than this person saw. And they might be actually kind of seeing it now, but it's too late. You continue to stand your ground. Now you're not going to let them back in. You're going to do everything by the book. You're going to see this family for what they are, or their friend group for what they are. Haters. There's something about you that they hate. There's something about you that their mother hated, that whoever you are, it represents something that they want to conquer, that they need to kill, that they should suppress. It's all about money. It's all about wealth. Okay, baby, I'm coming. Okay, sweetheart. And I'm going to let it go there. But have no fear. And if you're like, how? Don't worry. Just keep saying, I'm ready. Just keep repeating those mantras. Just keep saying, I am enough and I have enough. Not, how am I going to do this? Say, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do this. And the opportunity will drop into your hand because you've got a guardian angel kind of steadying it right now for this brand new start, where you build something out of absolutely nothing if you start from scratch, because that's who you are and that's how powerful you are. And this ends. This week ends, if we're talking about this week, with you making a very powerful decision for you on your own hero's journey to cut your losses and walk away from something you've poured a lot of time and love and effort and energy into and devotion. But it's all good. So as soon as you start reaffirming that you are that bitch, you are that king, it'll come right to you. So for right now, keep working on your meditation, your self-improvement, your spiritual practices, being independent, working independently, and raising those kings and queens. They'll be kings and queens no matter what, because of you, not because of the mate there. All right, love you guys. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.